I'm Yuri.
I'm Jacob.
And we want you to subscribe. (2022) Subaru WRX
SPT, aka CVT, with no launch control.
Hold it.
Yes.
Yeah, we're at 5,800. Horsepower and torque.
271 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque from a 2.4-liter turbo 4-cylinder boxer engine.
Okay, CVT. I wanted to concentrate on CVT with no manuals around like the last review so we can fully focus on it.
So I said it was called an SPT, which is a Subaru Performance Transmission. They have gone out of their way to not call this a CVT, even though it is a CVT.
Okay, so in Sport Sharp, the sharpest mode, I'm gonna floor it and very, very fast.
And the fake shifts are really quick. Damn, bro.
And then if we go to Sport Intelligent, do the same thing.
Considerably slower.
Yeah.
And smoother. It's like the rubber band does the rubber banding thing.
I am shocked at how good it shifts for that. And I think if you have knee issues, if you are older and you've already driven manual for many years, that's the reason to get this and it'll be all right.
Probably. And we're gonna be driving this on dirt roads today because we're gonna have some fun.
Okay, dirt roads. My in Sport Sharp. This thing rips pretty hard.
It does.
Nice and floated. We wanted to drive it on snow because it is winter. We got winter tires, but this is the best we could do.
Yeah, sorry, this is the climate we have right now, and it's actually really fun on dirt roads. I love driving Subarus on dirt roads.
And okay, this is actually a 2022 Subaru WRX. It's actually the same one we filmed before. The only thing is, I tried to book a 23. I didn't realize that they're gonna give you a 22 because it's a carryover year. So everything's gonna be exactly the same.
So this is technically a 22. Sorry guys, we literally thought we were getting a 23 in 23.
And we wanted to do winter and CVT, but at least we're doing it. And like, I am happy to find out that when we're not distracted by how good a manual transmission is, no matter how bad the car is, that the CVT is actually really good.
Yeah, Subaru did an impeccable job of masking the fact that this is a CVT, but also allowing it to work as a CVT when it needs to work as a CVT, like when you launched it with a brake boost.
Yeah, okay, and then other stuff that this can do that the manual can't do. We've got the eyesight stuff that all works really well, like the radar cruise lane keep. The only thing that sucks is that it beeps a lot. It's like the distance in front changes, beep. This something else changes, beep. And it's got those little lights on the dash that pop up to show you like if you're distracted or whatever, and all the info in the infotainment.
So does it say keep your eyes on the road like the other Subarus?
No, it doesn't have that.
Yeah, that's good.
So see, that's like the eyesight is different than like the eye watching.
Yes.
But it's got the good radar cruise lane keep, so I enjoyed that.
And in order to get all of those safety features, you have to get this SPT as CVT. You have to.
Yeah.
You can't get it with a manual.
But like in a manual, I wouldn't want it anyways. All right, I'm going to go through new dirt, cliche corner.
Yeah, we traveled very far up north for this review so we could have some gravel roads.
Go manual, downshift.
Oh, here we go.
Oh!
Did you have fun?
RallyYuriTershin.com.
Fun was had?
I enjoyed that.
That's good.
Actually, this would be actually pretty sweet in like full winter driving or full like rally kind of stuff.
Dude, I used to have a WRX. I did a bunch of rallies. I won them.
And especially since the STI doesn't exist anymore, like.
Yeah, welcome to 2023. No STI. It's really weird to think that still.
All right, handbrake, turn, U-turn.
There's no handbrake, there's a finger brake.
Yeah, I don't want to actually use it because I'm worried that I'm going to break the car.
It doesn't have like the DCCD. You can't like disconnect the rear diff like an STI can.
Yeah.
Sorry, former STI.
Yeah, I feel like I've like used it before in other cars, like the Jetta commercial or whatever. Remember that? Yeah. It's not, Subaru's not that company anymore. They're going the way of Mitsubishi.
Unfortunately, but at least this currently still exists in this form.
Yeah, it's still pretty fun. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this turn the other way now.
Okay.
Yeah, harder to do it that way.
Yeah.
You gotta come into these things a lot hotter. Anyways, on gravel, it's like kind of comfortable. We'll talk about more when you're driving, but like, man, you can really hear those rocks banging off every single like wheel arch, eh?
You really can. And something I'd like to talk about right now up front is plastic face. That is what I affectionately called this when we've previously reviewed it. Let me know if that has caught on in the forums for the nickname for this car. But as of right now, Yuri and I are totally over plastic face, and this thing actually looks pretty good.
I didn't mind it from the start, and I'm glad that you came around to the Yuri dark side.
I've seen this in orange driving around. I'm like, you know what? This is pretty cool. And now that we're driving on a dirt road, you know what? This is pretty cool.
I saw some blue ones. They're pretty cool. Okay, and then I guess along the lines of that, before you drive, what do you think of the BMW M3, M4 grills?
I mean, I still don't really like them.
But do you really mind?
No.
Sometimes you see me like, that's pretty cool. You see with the silver badge, you know the guy got manual, you're like, that's pretty cool.
But the M3 still looks better as the regular grill.
M3,
oh wait,
M340i.
sorry, M340i.
But now it's got the upside down headlights, which makes it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you'll get used to it in 2 years.
Yeah, probably.
All right, your turn to drive?
Gravel launch.
Gravel launch.
No brake boost, so we can hear the CVT do its thing. The fake shifts are quick.
Convincing.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the paddles. Yuri, I want you to film the speed of the shifts with the paddles. Ready? That is like dual clutch fast. Look at that. Unreal. Good job, Subaru, of faking a dual clutch with a CVT. Honestly, this is the best CVT I have used in my life, and I'm not really sure if that's a compliment.
Title of our video. No, it's good.
It's really good. So yeah, Subaru, great job. And it's also nice to actually have paddles. We can also shift this. No, we can't. This puts it
you
into
put it in
force
manual, but like it's not like the best for. We'll explain in a second.
Yes.
Go to cliche.
Okay.
Cliche north corner.
Cliche drift corner in Subarus. Okay, downshift with my fake CVT-ness and chuck it in and send it. Oh yeah. It's so fun to drive Subarus. They handle really well. We have that symmetrical all-wheel drive. No, it's not an STI, but this does a really good job, even though it's like open diffs.
Too bad there's no snow. We so fun.
But like on gravel, it's still almost more fun because it's more dangerous.
Yeah, but snow is everywhere.
Yeah.
When there's snow, every road is fun.
It's true.
So since it's not snowing inside, would you rather track in muddy boots into your car or snowy boots into your car?
Ugh, over the train tracks. I think I would rather track in snowy boots, although they'd be salty. But you know what?
The water, it's more watery though. But like with TuxMat, it wouldn't even matter, right?
Exactly. So you get a set of TuxMat, go to tuxmat.com/TheStraightPipes, see what they have available for your vehicle, because there is a ton of coverage. They go so high up the sides in every vehicle that they make TuxMat for.
So then if it was snowy outside, what would be the Continental recommended tire for a WRX?
The Viking Contact 7. And if it wasn't, and we were back in the summer, the Extreme Contact Sport 02, which is their brand new summer high-performance tire that we tested in California.
Too bad they didn't put that on the WRXs on the donut video, eh?
Oh, yeah. Shout out Donut Media. If you guys haven't watched that series, highly recommend watching it. They blew, I think it was 7 Subaru engines on their WRXs.
That looks like it was a budget nightmare.
Yes.
But good job, guys. That was some of the most entertaining content I've ever seen on YouTube for cars.
You guys did an incredible job considering the logistical nightmare that we can only imagine that was.
Yeah, I think I'm team low, you know what I mean?
I think everyone was team low on that series, like that particular one.
But like, I think I'm just like a team low kind of guy. Like, let's just hope for the best.
I get it. And it's the middle of the video, and it's 2023, and we have not asked you guys to subscribe, at least this year, and probably in the last 6 months of 2022.
I feel like we've been pretty chill on the asking people to subscribe for the last 2 years, and our subscriber numbers don't climb as fast as they used to. So subscribe for really great, honest to goodness content on car reviews. We are very honest.
Yes, we are extremely honest to the point that some manufacturers don't like how honest we are.
We get banned regularly from manufacturers because we're so honest.
So thank you guys for watching and allowing the manufacturers to continue giving cars because of our honesty. So they know we're honest, and then they'll just continue, because if we get perma-banned, then people will know that they did something, and they're like, what's going on then?
Honesty.
Honesty.
We got nothing to hide.
Integrity.
I literally get in trouble like every month.
The straight pipes. Yeah, we get in trouble a lot.
But like, I cost too much.
Now let's talk about the suspension for this Subaru. It's really good on these gravel roads. The suspension is good, but the road noise is still Subaru road noise, so it's still really loud in here. Yes, we're on gravel roads. We've driven other cars on gravel roads. Watch our Defender review, much quieter.
But I mean, it's it's a sedan, affordable sports car.
Exactly. I'm not going to complain too much.
Like I'm not uncomfortable. On normal roads is maybe a little bouncier than I'd like, but also it's a sports car, so it's supposed to be like that. But I think you could get away with this as a family car, like just barely.
But one thing that I don't like about it is the light steering. It is too light, so like I don't really know what my wheels are doing, especially like on gravel and stuff when I'm trying to have fun. It almost feels like I'm on gravel when I'm on a paved road.
I get the feeling of like the M240i where if I'm on the highway or normal road, if I like look at a bird, I'm all of a sudden like drifting away.
Yeah.
And like
those damn birds and Bugattis, you know how those mix.
Wait, what?
You don't remember that?
No.
The guy that claimed to look at a bird and then drove into a lake because he wanted to write off the car.
Yeah, no, I remember that now, yeah. I mean, I do look at birds. Like when I see one fly by, I'm like, oh, cool. Or if I look at a cool building and then all of a sudden I'm like drift. I look at a lot of stuff on the road while I'm driving. Okay?
All right.
My mind wanders.
Follow Yuri on Instagram for his bird photos. There's lots of bird photos on Yuri's Instagram. Follow mine for John Deere content. Shout out John Deere. Also not shout out because my wife bought me this hat and it's really expensive.
Yo, shout out John Deere losing that lawsuit.
Yeah. Right to repair.
Come to a stop. I want you to launch, but manually shift your gears. I want you to nail your shifts. Because if you hit redline, it'll bounce, eh?
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Bounce the next one. Oh, God. Oh, it's this. Anyways, if you hit the limiter, it'll go da, which is pretty cool. Like,
yeah, but the fact that I can nail it in a CVT means that you can actually shift this really quickly. Like this does feel dual clutch like.
But here's the thing, like shift up again, and so if you like try to get to the highest gear, like you have to click a bunch of times, right?
Yeah.
But if you go up a few, now hold the left paddle, it won't.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like little computery things that they could do better.
Yeah, considering it's faking everything, like
just like add that. And also moving inside, infotainment, tall one, same as we had in the Ascent review. Watch that, not really a fan.
Yeah, we do have heated seats, which I'm a fan of right now, but they're in the infotainment, which again, not a fan of.
It's all right, but not as good as previous gen WRX infotainment, but whatever. Reverse camera only, but it's all dirty right now.
And then we have gloss black in here, which sucks considering we're off-road and in the winter.
Hey, carbon fiber, red stitching, cool materials. Cups fit a cup, small cup of Timmy's just fine. Visor test, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Yeah. I fit behind myself. You probably don't fit behind yourself.
No, and then seats are really comfortable, pretty well bolstered, but not as good as like the Recaro seats.
I'm fine with these seats for like a normal, for a WRX, yeah.
Okay.
Is that about it?
One thing I actually do still want to talk about is the engine. The engine's great. Paired with this CVT, it does pull pretty hard. Like put it in drive and floor it, and the fact that it downshifts so quickly, this is a great car to drive with this transmission. I'm surprised that they pulled this off. Honestly, because anytime you hear CVT, which is why they called it an SPT, plus performance car, it doesn't really add up. Imagine how much less people would hate it if they didn't come out with a plastic cladding from the start and it had like a sick exhaust. Yeah. People would be like, those two things. I know. People would be like, this car is sweet. Yeah, but this transmission paired with this engine, I feel like is even less turbo laggy than the manual because you're not waiting for your own shift. It just does it and then you instantly almost have boost. So like it kind of pairs really well with this, and I hate to admit that, but like you said in the beginning of the video, I still think you should get the manual if you can. Unless you have knee issues, for some reason you can't drive a manual. Like rush hour traffic is not an excuse. No. Drive manual in rush hour traffic, just do it. Do it! But like, yeah, if you're old and you've been driving manual for the last 30 years, you've contributed enough to society, it's fine. This is good. Okay, now it's time we get to the price. Currently, since this is a 2022, this starts at $30,995 Canadian. And the most expensive one you can get, which is actually this model that we're in, is $41,895. And we assume that the prices are going to go up in 2023 because that's how everything works. Yeah, so go to tsp.truecar.com if you are shopping for one of these, because that'll probably be your best bet to get one of these for discounted price offers. Thanks for watching. Enjoy CVTs from now on. They can be good. Yes, they can. In this application, it is good. They are all right.